Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the month of December 2018. This month, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. You can catch me live. Also, I will be doing love and financial readings this month as well. So those should be up this week. But let's see what what we have going on for you this month. And alright, interesting. You should start off with, you have two aces, number one. So I love two aces, obviously, very good for you. You, right here. So I feel like this is the superpowers of Gemini, the Joker. Kind of like the ability to multitask, the ability to play the devil's advocate, the ability to see things from both points of view, and I do feel like that's going to be a very valuable skill, especially as we move forward into the future. We already see this in the news. Everybody's like one side or the other. We need jokers in the middle. We need these people right here, people who are not even there, who are outside of everything that everybody believes. So we need more of this right here. And again, that's your job, as a Gemini in a lot of ways. I would say anybody with a heavy Gemini placement as well. But I feel like this is money. For some reason, I feel like this is you. I picked this up as dancing. I feel like you're not dancing for money, but I feel like it's this is just talking about the things you do on a daily basis to make money, to get money into your life. And I do feel like you could feel a little bit like you are just dancing for money in some way. I don't know why that keeps popping into my head, but it does. And so I feel like some of you feel like it's a grind. Maybe it's you feel like your job is a grind, or you're just you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. The Joker hates repetition. The Joker doesn't like doing the same thing over and over again. Joker needs variety. I feel like this could be saying that there could be a job change coming up for some of you that will allow you for more variety, that will allow you for more of a different day. Same thing in a relationship as well. If we're talking about relationships here, it could be the same thing. Maybe you're with somebody, it's always the same. Everything's always the same. Going to the same restaurants, doing the same stuff. So it's you just want something new. This is a card that says you have the world in your hands. It's kind of like the world card in the tarot. So I feel like you have the world in your hands this month, stepping into the month, and I feel like you really will be able to control the outcome. Next, you have the Five of Diamonds. Settlement is what I'm getting on this card. I've gotten settlement quite a few times for you, Gemini. So I definitely feel like, let me just move this chart forward real quick. I want to see something. But yeah, I do feel like there could be financial settlements for some of you. This could be in regards to something legal. So definitely, I feel like there could be financial settlements coming in. This could be you selling something as well. This is you, by the way, Queen of Spades. So you're showing up twice, 3 times so far in your own reading. This puts you in a very strong position as well. I feel like this card is saying that you are kind of just more go with the flow. I don't really think that's the right word either. Go with the flow. I feel like it's more you are kind of going with the flow this month. I feel like you will feel that, but it's more you're kind of just going along. You're just kind of going along about your day. You're not really focusing too much on the kind of extra details. I feel like you're very focused. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. I feel like more determination, more focus this month with these two cards together. I don't again, that's not even what these cards mean, but that's what I'm getting, and I do feel like that will be really good for you. Great card. This is my Just Do It card as well, so if you're thinking about doing something, making improvements in your life, just do it. Or selling something, getting into a relationship, whatever, I would say just do it. Next, you have the Three of Hearts and the Two of Spades. Separation. So some of you, this could be you. Number one, let's back up and say, Two of Hearts to me is an indicator card. To me, it just indicates things moving in a positive direction in your life. And so I really like this card. But this can represent a breakup. When these two come out together, this can represent feeling off balance in a relationship, feeling off balance in love, needing to turn this into the Four of Hearts as well. The answer is pretty simple. It says new love. So again, if you're struggling in a relationship, plain and simple, breakup right here. And it could say somebody new will come in very quickly once you let go of the old thing. If you're in it, by the way, if you're in a positive relationship, everything looks fine. So I wouldn't really worry about it if you're in a positive relationship. If you are in a positive relationship as well, this could just represent a mind change. Two of Spades and my card are just changing your mind. A lot of people are doing this right now because of Neptune and Pisces. Like I just said to Taurus, Neptune and Pisces is your crazy ideas, your crazy thoughts, anything that pops into your head. In this card, and it kind of says that those crazy ideas could make you go to extremes, but it could also change your life for the better. So a lot of you could be doing that. But I do also feel like here this could be talking about a breakup for most of you. Next, you have the Jack of Spades. And the Seven of Clubs, I feel like you need to have more fun in your life. This is a card of being trapped, feeling trapped in a prison. I feel like you need to break up the monotony, like just like the repetition this month. I do feel like the repetition will get to you. If there's like one negative thing I could say about your reading, it would be that, the repetition. I feel like that's going to get to you. I feel like it's like the same thing in and out, like all day. I feel like that could just kind of wear on you. And this card just says, to solve that, be like a child. Jack of Spades is a card of being like a child, having fun, doing fun things, looking at things differently, not taking yourself so seriously, doing things that remind you that just life, we're meant, to experience it, we're meant to have fun, and, it doesn't have to be so serious all the time. So, that's what I'd say there. Take time to go to the movies, do something with your friends, And I feel like that will get you out of this right here, the stinking thinking, as I like to call it. So I do feel like you need to stay out of your head in a certain way. It's almost like things will be going really well, but, I also feel like this month it's like you'll be noticing like the little things that, annoy you. This happens to all of us, and that definitely stands out to me for you. Finally, these two cards came out together. I'm going to pull another card, actually. Eight of Hearts, Socialize. So you always get this card right here. I always tell you, Gemini, dating. If you're single, you should be dating. Ace of Hearts, very good card for new love. Queen of Hearts, change in directional love as well. I feel like Gemini will be experiencing a lot of changes in directional love. Like I've been saying, I feel like you have like several years here that could be really good for you for dating. And again, that's not accurate astrology. That's Chris's crappy astrology for you. So that's what I would say there. Take my advice, my crappy astrology advice at your own risk. But again, I feel like that you could be doing a lot of dating. I feel like there could be a lot of changes in direction. Why? The universe is trying to get you to realize like what you really want. Again, look at, he's looking at the devil here. This is you looking at the devil, looking at people who are not good for you. So again, it's almost like the universe is trying to say, hey, I want you to see a bunch of stuff that is bad so that you avoid it in the future. But definitely new love. Could also be travel here. I'm getting pregnancy. I would say very fertile time. So I feel like I've said this to you before. So definitely be careful if you're not trying to get pregnant. Dating. But also a card of needing to live your dreams. We have a really good opportunity to live our dreams right now. Pretty much everybody. Almost every single sign. So, again, we really need to put the work in to manifest the things that we want in our lives. And I feel like that will be really good for you as well. I just want to see, Five of Spades, take the risk, is what I would say to you. So, it looks like a good month. You definitely have one of the better months out of everybody. Everybody else was kind of challenging so far. So, this looks pretty good. So, thank you for watching and enjoy your month.